Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I'm of course your host Aaron, and today we are talking about WWE Monday Night Raw that took place on July 14th, 2025 at the Birmingham, Alabama, Legacy Arena at the BJCC. I practiced this like 4 times. Well, anyway, let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. Let's just jump right into Monday Night Raw, as it began with the new women's champion, Naomi, coming out. And let me tell you, this girl cut a promo that was so amazing that I didn't even know Naomi could cut a promo like that. She was interrupted by Rhea Ripley, and then that was interrupted by Io Sky. Io Sky lost the title after Naomi cashed in Money in the Bank, if you are under a bridge and did not hear about this stuff, at Evolution. And now Adam Pearce made it a triple threat match at SummerSlam between Naomi, Rhea, and Io Sky. Hopefully Naomi still picks up the victory and still retains the title. We jump back into Finn Balor holding all the titles that Judgment Day owns, the women's tag team titles, the IC title, and also the men's world tag team titles, and he handed them out individually to their owners. Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez had a match, and they were up first against the Kabuki Warriors, baby. Now, let me tell you about this match. Asuka killed it. Kairi Sane killed it. Raquel Rodriguez, I don't really know, she's alright. She's a big powerhouse and murders the shit out of everybody. So I will give her a meh. And then you, of course, do have Roxanne Perez, who is just fantastic in the ring. Even though I'm not really sure why she always does like these uppercuts. I guess that's maybe her thing, or that's what Booker T taught her in training school. But this match was, it was alright for a women's tag team match. Of course, there was a lot of inside and outside foul play. Of course, Dominic was there, so he interfered and shit like that. And it kindly came down to a roll-up on Asuka, I apologize. And, Raquel Rodriguez tried to, push over Roxanne Perez to, cheat for the pin, but she really didn't get to it, and she got the 1, 2, 3. Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez, and Raquel Rodriguez walked out as still the tag team champions, because they weren't on the line, but Michael Cole sure thought they were, and they won the match against the Kabuki Warriors. It is going to get a down. Sorry, ain't flowing for me, kids. All right, then we had another match. I'm not going in order. We had Nikki Bella versus Chelsea Green. Do you guys really want to know what I thought of that? Or do you just want me to give that a bad boy down? That's right, it is getting it down. Nikki Bella did win with the Bella Rack 2.0. I think she said her original rack was killing her neck, and that's why she had to, quit real quick. However, it was saved at the end, and I'm going to give it a up at the end because we had Stephanie Valkyrie come down to the ring and save Nikki Bella from Chelsea Green and her squad, and I really like Stephanie Valkyrie. So she's a pimp, and I hope she murders the shit out of anyone she gets in the ring with and wins the women's title against Tiffany Stratton at wherever, Clash in Paris. All right, we had a 2 out of 3 falls. That's the one I was trying to remember before I jumped into the Chelsea Green match, and that was Laura Valkyria versus Bayley. The winner would face Becky Lynch for her IC Women's Championship at SummerSlam. 2 out of 3 falls. Bayley got a quick one with a little crucifix pin. And then Laura Valkyrie did with some kind of other thing I don't really remember. And then finally, Bayley was focusing on her back. Laura Valkyrie was focusing on Bayley's knee. And in the end, she got her finisher, the Laura Valkyrie driver. And got the 1, 2, 3 on Bayley. I'm going to give this match an up, but I'm also going to throw out a big down for Michael Cole, who really needs to get his shit together. First off, I swear to God he called one of them Becky Lynch. Second, he said that Laura Valkyria hit her super move or whatever it was called, and it was definitely not. It was like a powerbomb, and a crappy powerbomb at the best, because she didn't get a lot of oomph on it. So I don't really know. And during the tag team match, he also said, that was Corey Graves who said that the tag team titles were on the line. So, I don't really know what to tell you guys. What else was on the card that was important? There was another match. Sheamus and Rusev were going to have another match. They had a little backstage incident. I guess let's just jump into the gauntlet match. There was a big, juicy gauntlet match. You had Braun Breaker, who started the gauntlet. The winner would be decided. and they would face Gunther at SummerSlam for the title. So we had Braun Breaker start off with Penta. Braun Breaker beat the shit out of him, speared him. Then we had Braun Breaker versus LA Knight. Braun Breaker speared the shit out of him. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. And listen, I'm not even going real quick on these matches. If you have time, go and watch these matches, because I'm going to tell you straight up, they were really good. This was a really awesome gauntlet. Braun Breaker killed it. Penta killed it. LA Knight killed it. A lot of close falls. Then you had the third person, who was Jey Uso. Jey Uso came down, and that's finally when we learned that no disqualifications meant no disqualifications. Why didn't anyone try to use any weapons or chairs and shit like that? And you had Bronson Reed come down, and Bronson Reed, tossed Jey Uso off the rope, and Braun Breaker was able to get a spear. And you saw, like, Braun Breaker the whole entire match. He was tired. He was drinking water. He was putting us all into it. Braun Breaker, I'm going to give you a preliminary. That's right, you are getting it up. And then finally, after all that nonsense, and Jey Uso was speared and got pinned, we had the best in the world come out. CM Punk, yeah! That's right, I changed it, LA Knight. I hope that's not copyright infringement. But anyway, like I wanted to say, CM Punk came out. He said, motherfucker, it's clobbering time. He had a nice new jacket, which, if it did have a hoodie on it, I would probably grab it. But it's like one of these button-up jackets. I don't want to really get involved in the clothing that CM Punk's wearing, but it was pretty cool. He came in the ring. He was beating the shit out of Braun Breaker. Of course, Braun Breaker was tired. Then Braun Breaker just murdered the shit out of CM Punk. And I was just watching like, come on, Punk. You look tired. You need a haircut. You need to work out a little bit more. Your gut's kind of getting out. I'm like texting my brother. My brother's like, oh, he's fine, blah, blah, blah. Hey, he ain't fine. CM Punk is the best in the world. He must be the best in the world. And as CM Punk was finally setting the score and trying to almost get the victory over Braun Breaker, you had Bronson Reed, of course, interfered again. CM Punk kicked him off. Punk hit that flying elbow off the top rope like a macho man. Oh, yeah, dig it. Which we got a million Slim Jim commercials tonight. He hit the elbow. He got the 2 count. Bronson Reed was setting up for a spear. CM Punk got out of the way. And then he had, like, with the Anaconda Vice. Then Bronson Reed got back into the ring. He did do a splash on CM Punk. Then Jey Uso came out, which didn't make sense. Why didn't Jey Uso attack Bronson Reed following the match? That would have made more sense for him not coming back out. But it was because after CM Punk hit a GTS and got the victory, that's right, my boy CM Punk, 1, 2, 3, beat Bronson Reed. Oh!